So use your LGN to stop finding excuses that you should accept who you are and how you look like. So the way you look and how you look, that's totally fine, but not how your LGN rate is. You can change your LGN. Hey there, welcome to a brand new video. My name is Maurice Zondijk and I'm a health nutritional coach, life coach, leadership coach, and I help people like you to make the best out of their lives. And today I want to talk about something is called LGN rate, your LGN rate. And the bigger it is, the higher the rate is, the better you feel. That's an interesting thing, right? I talk a lot about biology and about losing weight and how it all works, and even the mind, right? How the mind works to create the life that you desire. Now, we've got a pandemic on our hands, right? And I'm not talking about the whole COVID situation. There's this other pandemic that's going on. More than 50% of the Western world has overweight, even obese, right? But I'm not talking about so much obese, just the overweight. And I want you to look at this picture. Now, do you think this man is overweight? Yeah, he has a little bit of a tummy, right? A little bit of a belly there. But that's actually considered overweight. So a lot of people, maybe you even, you don't consider yourself being really overweight, right? Being too fat, have overweight. Now that's where your LGN rate comes into place. Your LGN rate states looking good naked. So you can measure that every morning when you look in the mirror, right? Look at yourself and how do you rate what you see? How good are you looking naked, right? And if there's, a little bit of breast forming there, or there's too much belly, or there's too little muscle there, that can all figure out your LGN. It's driving me crazy in these days where we, have this tendency to say, it's okay to be fat. You have to be happy with who you are and how you look. You have to accept how you look. And that's utterly bullshit. You should not be happy with what you look like. Now, I think you should be happy with the things you can't change, right? And that's in everything in our lives. You do not worry about things you can't change. It doesn't even make any sense, right? If you can't change it, don't worry. If you can change it, don't worry. In other words, never worry, right? But the things you can't change, you shouldn't be worried about. You shouldn't feel ashamed of. I have this thing with my eye. You might have noticed it in my videos. But when I look that way, this eye can't move. It just moves that way, but not that way, right? Now I can get all insecure about that, and I can worry about what other people think about that, but it doesn't help me. It doesn't change anything. It's a medical condition I have. It's something that's me, right? It's okay that I have that. That's part of me. But my overweight is something I can work on, is something I can change. So if you're watching this and you have overweight, but you cannot change it because you have a medical condition, or you're using medicine because you were born with a genetic something, that makes you big, do not worry. I'm okay with you being who you are, right? But probably you're not like that. Most of us who are overweight don't have some genetic thing or big boned, right? That's like all these excuses are there to not to want to change. But it is your responsibility to lead a healthy life. If you want to live a life as long as you can, you want to lower the risk of getting sick. And it's so stupid not to take the responsibility of owning what you are and what you can change, right? Or just don't complain about it. I mean, if you smoke and you'll die from cancer, that's the risk, right? If you're obese, if you're overweight and you get cancer, it's your own risk. It's your own responsibility. But if you don't want to die from cancer or a heart attack or want to get Alzheimer when you're older. You can change that. And it starts with this, right? Look good naked. How good do you look when you look at yourself? What do you think when you look at yourself? How happy are you with the result that you've created? Because you've created that. Now, I talk in this video about how it's not your fault, right? And it's not your fault when you don't know what to do or you did the wrong thing because you thought that was the best thing. But now you know, and you know that you can change it. Change the way you look at food. Change the way you look at exercising or moving, right? Change the way how you look at sleep. Oh, I'm asleep when I'm dead. That's bullshit. You'll die sooner than that would, than you would probably want. So you have to focus on what you can change. And this is something you can change. So even if you have this little dad bun, right? Or you're having just a little bit of extra love handles, you should work on that to lower your risk of getting sick. Because those love handles are actually the signs inside of you, it's already going down the hill, right? Because that's where it starts. The first fat you build, the fat cells that grow, are the fat cells that are closest to your organs. And you don't see it because there's enough stretch in there to notice it, right? The visceral fat. So when you do get those side love handles or you do get the belly, that is a sign that you're already too late to say you're healthy, right? You should fix that. So use your LGN to stop finding excuses that you should accept who you are and how you look like. You should only do that with the things that you really cannot do anything about. That's just who you are genetically, disability, whatever it is. Of course you should accept yourself like that. You don't like the form of your nose? That's too bad. If you can afford it, you can, do something about it with plastic surgery, but most of us can't. So the way you look and how you look, that's totally fine, but not how your LGN rate is. You can change your LGN. So do the workout, focus on the healthy food, and lose the weight that you want to lose. And if you want to know more about how to lose your weight, I got a great video up there as well that will explain exactly how the ketogenic diet, a low carb diet, and how you can reverse the biology and use the biology to lose the weight, right? But it is really something that it's up to you, and you need to do that. So let me know in the comments down below. Is your LGN positive or is your LGN negative? That's what I do as a life coach. That's what I do as a health coach. I help people to transform into that because it's up there, right? It's how we perceive things, how we think about things. If we see ourselves and we find excuses why it's okay, it's up there. But if you're actually not really happy with the way you look and what your LGN is, you can make that change up there, but probably not alone. So let me help you. Click the link down below in the comments and, let's book a strategy call so we can find the path, the right way that will work for you, from your mindset to your habits, to your perspective on food, knowing about food, the knowledge about exercising, everything that you need to know how to improve your LGN. And that is the message of today. So thank you so very much for being here. Thank you so much for supporting. Hit the like and subscribe if you want more of these videos, of course. And I'll talk to you the next time. Bye-bye.